Social media, depending on who you talk to, is a whole lot of things and sometimes nothing.
Everyone's using it. There's no question of that. It's kind of like the blog phenomenon that's going on right now.
Facebooking and blogging, and I think Skyping's becoming a really big thing now too, and also Twittering.
Social media is basically any type of media that we curate in order to try to communicate with each other on a more personal level.
For me, social media means media technologies that intentionally attempt to connect other individuals to one another.
Right now we're doing this blogging project where we're blogging just about how to communicate using social media. It's actually been a really cool project. We've been doing blog posts using video entries and just traditional text blogging.
It's basically like a public journal for everyone to see what you're thinking, and you get to have a tighter knit community between professor and student if you're able to read what you're thinking at that time.
We just made a video about teacher and student negotiation as well as a 60-second interview pitch. And basically what we're able to do is we're able to give our own perceptions about what those things are and how they function best. And then we can kind of articulate those things in many different creative ways.
5 minutes of your speech on...
We can actually comment on each other's blogs and stuff, so it just goes beyond just emailing each other, because I feel like you get to have a special connection with them.
Everyone has like a different opinion. No one's talking about the same thing, so it gives you like a really broad view of like our reflection on that piece.
By doing this, we learn how to do it on camera, we learn different editing tools, we learn how to be independent in so many different areas and function in this new world that we live in, I guess you can say.
I've also started using a Facebook page for class. So it makes it really easy for me to create links to YouTube videos or to other things online, news stories of media events that we're talking about in class or that are relevant to the reading material.
The increased communication that I have with Dr. Pryor comes about the fact that we have that common ground that we can relate to. We have the interest in basically using technology in order to learn about somebody a little bit better. And it's not going to be something like a bibliography about the person. It's actually going to be what they're doing right now. It's going to be updated real-time information. And because we have that shared interest and because she knows so much about it, we actually have that more personal connection with one another.
You got to find the right fit in the right class, and I really, when I sort of thought about this idea of like using blogs to teach public speaking, I really just was like, I want to challenge myself to be a better instructor, and I really like social media, so how can I use it to enrich the educational experience in a really productive way for students? And that's sort of what social media is also about, and that's why it's always changing, because people are looking at it in creative ways and sort of altering it to figure out the ways to maximize the technology.
Hello everybody, today Pat...
It's kind of something that's new and exciting. It's not something I used in high school or in education before that. I think it also prepares us for the real world because that's something that's being used more and more every day.
As an economic minor, it's the cheapest way to get information out there. And also it's the most widely distributed way of receiving information, so it's exciting to see how far it's come and where it's going to go.
The future of social media is that they'll keep coming out with new stuff every day. If people want to stay relevant, whether it's an individual or whether it's an organization or whether it's a large-scale institution like Denison, that they're going to have to figure out how to embrace this animal that is social media.